First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
And the batter ruled out.
So stepping in, Zach Kozart. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Comes back with a slurve, but that's high. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll look at a slurve in for strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Boggs has it. And there are 2 away now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut. He's looking to do down.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the 2-1. Taken it, strike 2. side. Oh, look at Valbuena in time.
Batting second.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And that's the second out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know, the man-hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And did he hold up in time? At the plate, Justin Upton. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Chris Young. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Schmidt scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5. Fewest errors. Leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in, Chris Carter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes on 1-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it bangs off the monster. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
So striding in, Mike Schmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Low for ball one. One out, nobody on. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball down below the knees.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 7, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mike Piazza trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Liner toward right center on his junior, but this is a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
No balls and a strike to count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
2-2 pitch just missed.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4. Stepping into the box, Chris Young. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. In there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cozart on second. Upton on at first with 2 down. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. In there, strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Blue stands at first with one out. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. High pop up. Carter is there. 2 down. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and a strike now. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0. is looked at off the plate for a ball. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The pitcher number 43, Garrett Richards.
In now, Garrett Richards. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Barnes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Ripken. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Bruce Sutter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Simmons at second with 2 down. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Young is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that one just missed outside. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A line shot to third base. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. Upton the runner at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Schmidt in foul ground. 1 out. Here's Chris Carter now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Chris Carter.
From the stretch. And he lays off there 1-0. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Right side, hit hard. To his left, Robinson, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Schmidt on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Bruce Sutter. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Young has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Ted Williams now. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Wade Boggs. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Red Sox trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. In at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Cozart stands at second with no outs. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Ripken is up with it, and that's the first down.
The left fielder, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Justin Upton. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. As a look, now the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Still only one out in the inning. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ground ball left side. Boggs gloves it. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in, Chris Carter. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Two out with the man at first. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And that misses 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Maldonado is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. On its way is pitch number 75. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
That misses 2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Mike Schmidt waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. And right there for it is Young for route number 2. Digging in, Cal Ripken. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Stepping in, Luis Valbuena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down two, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 43, Garrett Richards.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Richards. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bruce Sutter.
Striding in for Boston, Bruce Sutter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Started that swing a bit too early. Piazza stands at third with one gone in the inning. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The man on third with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over to third, and there's the first out. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Called strike 0-2. Popped him up. Williams moving forward, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again.
line. That's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Upton stands at second with 2 gone. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. And that's the 3rd out. Angels. Jose Alvarez was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Crowd on the run. 1 away. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Griffey Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Carter has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Young is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in once again, Chris Carter. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Missed with a slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Maldonado aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. In the air to straightaway right. Bradley will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. The pitcher, Jose Alvarez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch, and there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
On the ground to the left side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. At the plate, Zach Kozar. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here comes the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Two men are on with two men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Angels strike for one. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Trout is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's Jackie Bradley now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Halos led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Richards earned his 9th win of the year. Vida Blue couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in Orioles got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. The Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-2. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-0. The Minnesota Twins amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 13-2. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-2. The Rangers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Padres 4-1. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-3. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. The Royals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-7. John Brebbia earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Cards to a win over the Indians 3-2. Corey Seager drove in 4 as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 8-5. He leads the entire National League in runs batted in. The Rockies went deep 4 times as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Folks filing into. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Angels, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. So digging in now, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things up.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. One out, nobody on. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Pedroia is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play. And
leading off for the Angels, second baseman, Zach Kozak.
first pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Hard on the ground towards short. Ripken takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, Luis Valbuena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Valbuena is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Quinn is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Frank Thomas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. One and two to Frank Thomas.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And that one just missed outside. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now in the box, Cal Ripken to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seven, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Bench. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. From the stretch. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher Martin.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
That's a strike.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Textbook sack bunt situation here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Push to the right side. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. The relay, and he's safe.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs and an even 40 RBIs.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. Gwynn is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch coming, here it is. Flying toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double, getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Bob Gibson. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So stepping in, Tony Gwynn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Upton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. Here's Justin Upton now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar. He got on top of one. And was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. One out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Upton, the runner at second with 1 away. grounded to first. Thomas fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
In the air, out to right. Quinn giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand one, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wade Boggs, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fouled off. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Frank Thomas, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Griffey at second. Thomas is over at first with one away. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Will. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
In now, Johnny Bench. And it's fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bradley carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Chop toward the second baseman. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He drew a walk his first time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First offering on its way. Swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's the Angels pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. That's high and off the plate, 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Too low, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Justin Upton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bob Gibson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony Gwynn. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 1-1 the count now. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Pedroia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton retreats to the track, and he'll put. Striding into the box, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 1-1 home. Hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1. Is our score. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Strike called. 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer pitcher, sinker baller. what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want. Want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is taken in for the second out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in steps Big Frank. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ball.
1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
The pitcher, number 17.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Quinn going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already. And a chance for more here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Simmons takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Justin Upton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. In there, 2-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Bradley Jr.
Now here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton, will start us off in the 8th.
Justin Upton.
And he'll step off and try again. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Bruce Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Bruce Gossage.
Gossage is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He doubled his last time through. Pitch on the way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Ripken over to his left, and the inning is over. But the Angels Mike Scioscia heading out to home plate now, as it looks as though he'll be making the double switch here. Cannon Middleton is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Schimpf will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Goose Gossage, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Gwynn. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Two and 1 now. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Maldonado has it, and he makes the throw to first. Quinn is retired, 2 down now. So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now he'll step off. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Popped him up. Ripken moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Ryan Schimpf, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Fouled away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Ripken is there. And that's the 3rd out.
Blake Parker enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they could keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Wade Boggs is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. This year against right-handed pitching, Thomas carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shohei Ohtani earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Bob Gibson takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. The Orioles went deep 4 times as they took down Miguel Sano drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Twins to the one. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took